and welcome to day 19. It's a bit wet out there today. In fact, it's positively pouring down. No outdoor garden adventures today, that's for sure. It's really, really wet. So, this morning I've done some washing and ironing and all those exciting things that you have to do when you get back off holiday. A little bit of housework and exercise. I got straight back on my treadmill this morning, so I was pleased about that. I was awake really early, not quite sure why, but I was awake really early, so I got on the treadmill, did a workout on there, so that's a good positive start, isn't it? Got to get back into a routine, no more lazy mornings like we've had on holiday. So we completely messed up. There was an hour difference with where we went, and on the way back we turned our watches back a day too early. So we were too late for breakfast. We planned to go and eat breakfast in this particular restaurant and it was closed for breakfast. So it was quite funny. I'm beginning to think that means we were officially getting old when we make silly mistakes like that. Anyway, I've got to check, but I think today is the day that I have to take the official COVID PCR test. When you've been abroad, you have to take a test, so I've got to check my emails to see which day that is. They've not arrived yet, they post them out to you. Anyway, I've not got round to having my porridge yet, so I'm just going to eat my porridge, check some emails, and then I'm going to get and do some Mrs. G makes bits, some orders and some sewing, because everybody's waiting for those new yarn cozies that I've been trialling. I've been getting messages from people asking when they're going to be in the shop, so that's going to be my aim, to get some of those made up today. All right, so I have no idea what else you might see today. I might demonstrate the line dancing. We did line dancing on holiday. Well, I did. Mr. G didn't do line dancing, but I did. So I've actually remembered the routine, which is like some kind of miracle. So I might give you a demo of that later. I showed Amy this morning and that made her laugh. I'm not sure that's a good thing. Anyway, we'll do that. Ooh. Right, so obviously we got back off holiday yesterday. You have to take a paid for COVID test on or before day 2. So the day you return is day 0. Today is day 1 and tomorrow is day 2. So we have done ours today, which wasn't pleasant. I did say to Dave, oh, I should have recorded that for Vlogtober. He did point out that it probably wasn't a good idea with the noises I was making. So it's not easy doing the back of your throat. So then you have to post them back on the day that you take the test. I shall nip into town. We have a priority post box in the town that I live, so I will do that, and got to pop into a shop to pick up something that I have ordered, and then I'll come home. Mr. G's promised me a coffee. And I've done it again. I have been chatting away without pressing record. That's a bit frustrating. So basically what I was saying is I've managed to get myself a magazine. Crochet Now magazine, and I was looking for this Crochet Now magazine because it features a crochet supplement full of Pusheen, you know, the cat Pusheen patterns, and they were all designed by my fabulous friend Heather from Keep Calm and Crochet On UK. And I didn't think I would be able to get hold of the magazine because the crochet and knitting magazines tend to sell out quite quickly at our little supermarket, but yay, I got it. So it's got a hook on the front as well and a stitch marker. I don't particularly like the stitch markers that you tend to get free on magazines, but what I will do is I will pimp it in true Mrs. G style, and that way it will look a lot prettier and it will have a decent clasp on it. COVID tests have been posted. I've picked up my dress. It's a lovely dusty pink colour. And now Mr. G has promised me a coffee. Here it is. Right, let's get in. These are going to be turned into yarn cozies. Quite gorgeous fabric. Pretty, isn't it? Fancy coming sewing? You do? Come on then. Here's some more I started before holiday.
Let's get some.
Well, I'm struggling to find a decent camera position or light. Well, it's been a bit of an eventful evening. Mr. Pops, our cat, he's 6 and he's not very well. I've rung the vet and they couldn't see him tonight, but we've got an appointment for first thing in the morning. Not sure what's wrong with him, but he's definitely not very well at all. So hopefully he makes it through the night okay. He's asleep on my son's bed at the moment, so fingers crossed he's okay. So I just thought I'd pop on, say goodnight. I sat down to do some knitting, edit this video and do some knitting, and I just found that I've made a mistake on this mystery knit along that I'm doing. When I say mistake, I've missed 2 rows, and I'm hoping that it's going to be all right, because I honestly don't think that I can frog it back without just completely starting again. I'll show you how far I've got, not very far. I'll start the next section which will include the rows that I missed on the previous section. So I'll be able to see if it's going to make a significant difference. But that's it. I shall add this video to today's, and I'll catch you all tomorrow, hopefully with some good news about Mr. Pops. Good night, and thanks ever so much for watching.